6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says Recordec project in Balochistan will prove to be a game changer for development of the province and the region. Foreign Minister has reiterated Pakistan's readiness for sharing its expertise with the UAE in all fields of peaceful use of nuclear technology. Minister for Defence says the government will provide maximum support for progress of defence production industry of the country. Minister for Petroleum and the US Ambassador have discussed potential areas of cooperation, including investment opportunities and regional projects. Nation is all set to celebrate Pakistan Day tomorrow with renewed pledge to work hard for progress and stability of the country. 18 Palestinians were martyred in unabated Israeli attacks across besieged Gaza enclave today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif says Recordec project will prove to be a game changer for development of Balochistan and the region. Talking to a delegation of Barrick Gold led by its Chief Executive Officer Mark Bristow in Islamabad today, he said the project will usher in a new era of development of the province and prosperity of the people. The Prime Minister said plans will be chalked out regarding communication infrastructure, especially railway lines, to take full advantage of the mineral potential of Balochistan. He also encouraged the Barrick Gold to invest in other projects of minerals in Balochistan. He proposed a joint venture between the government and Barrick Gold for the establishment of a technical university in Chaghi. Shehbaz Sharif said the government is taking all possible measures, including projects for a better road and communication network to facilitate investors. Briefing the progress on Recordec project, the delegation informed the Prime Minister that its feasibility will be completed by the end of this year. Foreign Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar met with the UAE Minister of Energy and Infrastructure Amrazol Suhail on the margins of Nuclear Energy Summit in Brussels. During the meeting, they discussed potential of bilateral relations in diverse fields. They expressed the desire to further enhance relations, particularly in trade and investment, in renewable energy and transport sectors. The Foreign Minister appreciated the role of UAE in climate diplomacy and noted that COP28, hosted by the UAE, directed global attention towards nuclear energy as an option for clean energy. He reiterated Pakistan's readiness for sharing its experience and expertise in all fields of peaceful uses of nuclear technology, particularly in nuclear reactor operations, safety and establishment of regulatory infrastructure. The Foreign Minister expressed confidence that the conclusion of Pakistan-UAE Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement will lead to further enhancement of bilateral trade and investment cooperation. The UAE minister underscored that UAE would be a partner in development for Pakistan. Minister for Defence and Defence Production Khwaja Muhammad Asif says government is keen to provide maximum support to progress of defence production industry of the country. Speaking during his visit to Ministry of Defence Production in Rawalpindi today, he appreciated the performance and contribution of defence industrial sector and its due role in modernising defence capabilities of Pakistan. Earlier, on his arrival, the minister was received by Secretary of Defence Production, Lieutenant General retired Mohammad Chirag Haider, and was introduced to the key appointment holders of the ministry. Pakistan and China have decided to expedite work on Phase 2 of CPEC projects and establish a working group on 5 new economic corridors under this phase. The understanding to this effect was reached during a meeting between the Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal and Chinese Ambassador to Pakistan Jiang Zhaidong in Islamabad today. Speaking on the occasion, Planning Minister outlined a strategic approach to maximize the success of special economic zones in Pakistan through partnerships between the Chinese and Pakistani SEZs. He appreciated Chinese assistance to Pakistan in enhancing its exports. The Chinese ambassador appreciated Pakistan's efforts to implement the CPEC. US Ambassador of Pakistan Donald Bloom called on Minister for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik in Islamabad today. The ambassador extended congratulations to Dr. Musaddiq Malik on assuming the charge and expressed high hopes for transformation of Pakistan's energy sector. They discussed the potential areas of cooperation, including technology transfer, investment opportunities, and capacity building initiatives in the energy sector and regional projects. They also deliberated upon the ways and means to promote sustainable, carbon-friendly footprint, renewables, green hydrogen. The minister reaffirmed that together both countries can achieve the shared energy goals. This is Radio Pakistan. The nation celebrates Pakistan Day tomorrow with renewed pledge to work hard for the progress and stability of the country. The day marks adoption of historic Lahore Resolution this day in 1940 that provided a framework for realization of the goal of a separate homeland for Muslims of South Asia. The day will dawn with 31-gun salute in the federal capital and 21-gun salute in the provincial capitals. Special prayers will be offered in mosques after Fajr prayers for prosperity and solidarity of the country. National flag will be hoisted on major government buildings. The main feature of the day will be the Grand Military Parade in Islamabad, where contingents of 3 armed forces and other security forces will conduct march past, while fighter planes will present acrobats maneuvers. An investiture ceremony will be held at Aiwan-e-Sadr in the afternoon, where President Asif Ali Zardari would confer awards and medals to personalities for their outstanding contribution in different fields. President Asif Ali Zardari has approved a remission for the prisoners on the occasion of Pakistan Day and Eid al-Fitr. The president granted a remission of 90 days each for both occasions in sentences exercising his powers under Article 45 of the Constitution and Rule 15A of the Rules of Business. However, the remission would not be applicable on the prisoners involved in murder, espionage, and anti-state activities. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference leadership has extended a heartfelt felicitation to the people and government of Pakistan on the Pakistan Day. According to Kashmir Media Service, incarcerated APHC Chairman Masarrat Alam Bhatt, senior leaders Shabir Ahmad Shah and Maulvi Bashir Irfani in their separate messages from the jails prayed for the stability, prosperity and progress of Pakistan. The APHC leaders said that the Kashmiri people are highly grateful to the government and people of Pakistan for their continued moral, political and diplomatic support to their just cause. In Srinagar and other areas of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Kashmiri people have displayed posters with greetings, messages for Pakistani brethren on their National Day. 10 Palestinians were martyred in an attack of Israeli forces on residential building in northwest of besieged Gaza enclave today. Israeli forces in another attack martyred 8 Palestinians and injured many more in Rafah city today. Meanwhile, in a joint statement issued today by foreign ministers from Arab countries, called for the removal of all barriers imposed by Israel which are preventing humanitarian aid from reaching Gaza. Foreign Trade and Development Minister of Finland also announced today to resume funding to UN Agency for Palestinians in Gaza. The fixtures for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup Qualifier 2024 would be held in Abu Dhabi from 5th of next month. The total of 10 teams would be batting for the Women's T20 World Cup spot to be held in Bangladesh later this year. 10 teams divided into 2 groups of 5 each would compete in the qualifiers. The 2 table toppers from the 2 groups would feature in the semi-finals of May 5th, with the winners booking their tickets to Bangladesh and joining the host Australia, England, India, New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa and West Indies in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup 2024 in September and October. And finally, the weather. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with rain, wind and thunderstorm is likely at isolated places in Gilgit-Baltistan, Lower Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir, Punjab, Balochistan and during the evening and night. And now the headlines once again. Prime Minister says Rakodek project in Balochistan will prove to be a game changer for development of province and the region. Nation is all set to celebrate Pakistan Day tomorrow with renewed pledge to work hard for progress and stability of the country. that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.